Educational and cultural programs on environmental health and sustainability, culinary arts, and nutrition are life-changing opportunities for individuals to learn about their role within these systems and ultimately their impact on society and the planet. Since 2002, the Quillisascut Farm School program has provided participants with hands-on and a sense of place experience with sustainable farm life. The work that it takes to thoughtfully serve food to each other, whether directly in food service or indirectly in our work and lives. From its founding by Laura Lee and Rick Misterly, the vision has been clear. Share the farm with as many participants as possible to learn how our different worlds interact and rely on each other.
One of the main things that we do here that I think really bonds people together is that we take an animal from the farm and we take it from its live state to eating it at the table.
Learning to use all the things, creating as little waste as possible, how you can transform one ingredient one day into something new the next day.
The Quillisascut Education Fund seeks to fulfill its mission of fostering, advancing, and promoting these programs by granting scholarships for individuals who wish to attend food sustainability programs at QEF-approved educational institutions.
We did a fundraiser at La Spiga that was sold out actually in the end, and we were able to raise some money. The best thing for me was the community that we all developed as a group.
I have changed how I look at food. I now make more sustainable and conscious choices when it comes to what I buy and what I eat and how I prepare it. And Quillisascut sets a high bar.
Words that I would use to describe it are like reclamative, delicious. The food we had was out of this world. I think intentional in terms of the ways that the people who facilitated this experience really made space for chefs of color to step into the center and to bring their whole selves and their whole identities into the space.
Just having this experience with all these everyone in different parts of their career in this industry, it's very humbling.
I've been looking for this for a long time to see what farms I can connect with, who can I glean from, or what after school programs we have. And also it's kind of gives the chef that's working so much and working all these hours and really doesn't have time to volunteer, at least they know somebody personally where if they just have that moment, they can say, hey, look, I just want to come out and volunteer, and you don't have to sit here and search and all that stuff, but there's like that connection, and I like that.
So the way that they structured this was, you can tell they had really clear learning objectives, right? They wanted us to experience what it was like to be on a farm. They want us to experience like the different sustainability pieces, the different, like the diversity in terms of what are offered here, but also the diversity of the farms in the neighborhood. And the ways that they structured it was not like direct instruction, let me tell you about all these different components, but it was just like very experiential. Let me give you the experience of farmers wake up really early in the morning. So this is what we're gonna do.
And so did you.
Exactly. Like, you eat meat on a daily basis. We raise these cattle, but the meat that gets on your table, there's a process, right? So we start with slaughtering the goat, and then we see the process of it being dried, and then we get to butcher the goat, and then we have to carefully like fabricate all the different pieces. And that was replicated in so many different ways, from the harvesting of the peaches and the apricots and the plums, to the preparation, to the actual canning of the jam. Walnuts have to be shelled and broken down, and so their goals was very much like, if you're gonna learn it, you have to do it.
This video is a collection of volunteer efforts of alumni of the various QEF programs, most notably the Quillisascut Farm School and the Chefs of Color courses held at Quillisascut Farm, and generous program support through fundraisers from PCC Natural Markets, Osteria La Spiga, Chef Sabrina Tinsley, and our individual and corporate donors. Special thanks go to Seattle Culinary Academy students and chef instructors, Ryan Becker, research chef Kimberly Schaub, and the Peas on Moss podcast. We share our gratitude with Laura Lee and Rick Misterly, Chef Karin Jurgensen, and the alumni of all the summers and sessions held at Quillisascut Farm, whose training we will never forget and whose friendships we cherish today.